Well, welcome to my quick guide for Elden Ring. This is for Divine Beast Dancing Lion. So the first thing in the first half is it's actually pretty easy. It's probably the easiest part of the fight. The moves are pretty easy, kind of slow, easy to dodge. If you use the Opaline Bubble Tier, you can use that to tank a hit if you use that in your physic. The main part of this fight that's going to be kind of difficult is the second phase. Once you hit 50%, he's going to start doing a ton of lightning attacks and elemental attacks like frost, just everything. So if you get near him, it's going to be a little rough. Now it works in it seems to work in, like, I guess, stances almost. It's like right now he's in lightning mode, then he's going to change and he's going to go into frost mode, then he's going to change and he's going to go into storm mode, right? So right now he's only doing lightning attacks. He never really mixes it up and does anything. Like, he doesn't do like lightning and then all of a sudden do frost, like, until he does like a stance change, which you will see here in a second when he goes up into the air. Where is it at? Yeah, okay, right here. And this is kind of a visual cue that, hey, the attack type is about to change. So boom, now we're in the ice mode. What's he gonna do? And then boom, now he starts doing only ice attacks. So just keep that in mind, right? Like, depending on, like, what you're able to deal with, you can either just wait out phases, depending on how much damage you have, and just wait for the good phases. Now, my recommendation is going to be stay at range, use a Spirit Summon, and summon Redmane Freya because she's actually extremely tanky, and she keeps aggro on the boss very nicely. And then just spam something at from range, and you really shouldn't have any issues with this fight. Some item recommendations would be Blasphemous Blade, Reduvia, heck, Rivers of Blood. You could, and this is also on New Game Plus 2 or 3, so you could really even do a strength build. If you have enough modifiers and you have a good enough build put together, you could potentially just Zerg him very, very quickly and just blow this boss up. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it. I'm going to show you guys a couple items and where I found things like Blasphemous Blade, Reduvia, just to give you guys an idea of some items, and that'll do it. Alright, so for Blasphemous Blade, you have to go through Volcano Manor. So here's me doing a quick sped up run through of it. And then I'm also going to, I'll comment on, just some of the bosses. So for this, I'm actually using like Eleanor's Pole Blade and Bloodhound Nightflow, I believe, for most of this. But this area isn't really too hard. You, like I said, you can always just go and over level things and stuff like that if you know how to do the chicken farm and stuff like that. Alright, so for the Godskin Noble, honestly, pretty solid. Just use a Spirit Summon to kind of distract him, and then if you're doing a bleed build like I am, just absolutely go to town. I believe he's resistant to fire, so it's a little bit tough to use something like that, but yeah. But you can see here, bleed just absolutely shredded. So, yep, bam bam. Alright, so the key thing here for getting the Blasphemous Blade is do not overthink this fight. I've seen a lot of people struggle on this, but all you need to do is just use the special attack on the weapon, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Now, it is a two-parter. You can kind of mess it up, so you want to make sure you do the whole thing, but yeah. Oh man, I almost died there. And then also, Mimic Tear is extremely good on this one because he's going to mimic using the Serpent Slayer. It's going to give you even more damage, right? You can see how big the chunks are. My god. Keep on, keeping on. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, get your Blasphemous Blade, or cheesy. I don't know. Fairly simple. This is how you get the Mimic Tear. You just gotta come on down here and do a little bit of a run. It's really no big deal. The main thing is just getting this place open. In order to get to this place, you do have to, you know, have Radahn, but you should have Radahn killed already, so you should be able to get down to this place. So you will have to kill the Mimic Tear. To kill the Mimic Tear boss, that allows you to get over here is actually very easy because he copies all your gear. So if all you do is just get naked before you walk into that boss fight, and then all of a sudden he has no clothes on, he's naked, and you're just killing a defenseless naked version of you, which is a little messed up. But yeah, not a whole lot to watch out for. These little ooze things will like shoot spikes and do weird stuff to you, but I mean overall it's fairly simple or straightforward. I do believe you'll need a stone sword key or some stone sword keys in order to get into the room that the Mimic Tear is in. So yeah, make sure you have a stone sword key, and then then kill this person and bam, with your newfound Blasphemous Blade, and boom. Yeah, see, Mimic Tear Ash is easy. Alright, so now that we have the Blasphemous Blade and we have a Mimic Tear, I'm assuming that you guys aren't going to do the Randy quest line. You really should. Black Knight Tish is amazing, but that one's straightforward and it would require a whole video. That's one reason why I'm not doing it. But this is a good charm that'll actually combo with the Blasphemous Blade. It increases your fire damage at the cost of negation. Alright, so this is how we get Flame Grant Me Strength. This is really awesome. Again, it's very easy to get and increases your fire damage. I'm just showing you guys, you know, obviously some quick stuff. And then I'm using Reduvias here if you do want to see, you know, what the Reduvias and stuff like that look like. Alright, so for this is the Flame Shrouded Crystal Tier. This is for your physic. This is going to increase your fire damage to help combo with the Blasphemous Blade. And then again, go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, so this is how you get the Opaline Hardtear. This is going to give you 15% damage reduction towards all type. So that's pretty good, especially when you stack it with like Golden Bow and stuff like that. Alrighty, so now you know how the Divine Beast works, and I also showed you where to get a build that is capable of taking it down. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time. Thanks.